All right, we got about a minute and a half, and we'll drop the puck. I was given word that Packer will be starting in net. Lola's taking warm-ups right now. That doesn't mean anything, so we'll let you know what's going on there. But about 80 seconds left to warm up, then they'll gather the pucks and we'll get started. All right, here we go. We're gathering the pucks. Face-off between OMG and Orono coming up. OMG won this game. They are in first place in the PWA division by that game over Orono. So this is a big one. Winner of this game will either be in a tie for first or first place outright. Orono had a lackadaisical game, I'm going to be honest, that first time. Not to make excuses, OMG played well, but 6-1 victory by OMG. They are not a 5-goal better team, so hopefully the Spartans give a little better fight today. And it should be a good one. Orono getting pumped up in the corner as they usually do. OMG doing the same thing. We'll break out and we'll get rolling. It will be Packer in net. And looks like we're going to have... Let's see here. We're going to switch up some lines, I think. Pierce and Keefe on defense. Going to be Peck, Downey, and Lee kicking things off for the Spartans. Here we go. OMG controls the draw. They hit it inside the blue line, dump it down low. Keefe back to play it. He'll wing it so hard that Downey has a hard time grabbing it, but Pierce is on the puck now. He hits Peck. Peck skates through the red line. He bounces it off the walls. He'll go retrieve it himself. He skates behind the net. Get rid of the puck. Puck behind the net. Downey crunches this man up against the boards. No call. OMG around the boards. Out to Keefe. Keefe puts one on. It was easily saved, but puck's still deep. Lee tries to center it. It was intercepted by OMG. They get to the red line, dump it in. Pierce right on the puck. He'll dump it right back out into neutral. They try and play it high. OMG bats it down. Now Fessler on the puck as Orono has changed. Fessler, Kelly, and Burke out there. OMG controlling. They get ahead of the red line. Dacey on the puck. Burke intercepts a centering pass. He goes behind the net. He tries to go cross ice, cut off by OMG. OMG will dump it back in. Got Dacey and Kender on defense. Kender taps it to Kelly along the boards. They're trying to bat it free. It comes out to the point. Slapper. Packer with a save. Back to the point. He's going to wind up again. It comes in. I don't know if... I know Dacey got a piece of that. I don't know if Packer did. Now OMG moves in. Kender tries to clear. Burke. He's got a 2-on-1. If he can get rid of it, he does. Fessler will go chase it down, but Burke was getting taken down as he took that pass, or tried to make the pass. Now OMG on the puck. They'll go the length of the ice. It's going to come in on Packer. He'll have to save it, and he covers up. So All right, Orono changes them up. Erickson, Weiss, and Dillon out there. OMG from beyond the blue line. That was total offside. Orono put it back out. Now OMG back in the Orono zone. Shot. Packer save. Pierce. He'll dump it off the wall for Weiss. Weiss puts it the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing. 12:25 in. No score. 2 shots for OMG on the scoreboard. I feel like Packers had 3. I'm going to give them credit for 3. Orono yet to get a shot on net. Face-off comes to Packers glove side. OMG digs at it inside the circle. Guys getting their skates out there. Shot goes wide. Packer backhands it back behind the net. Now, who is that? That's Downey on the puck. He bangs it free to Peck. He was looking for Peck. Now he gets it in the zone, but Peck was already in there, so offside. Sorry, we had a line change. I was distracted. Peck, Lee, and Downey out there with Dacey and Kinder. Peck wins it back to Kinder. Kinder puts it in the zone. Back behind the net, Lee on the forecheck along with Peck. OMG's able to clear, but Peck's on the puck. Now Dacey tries banging along the boards. Lee trying to get it in. Bang back out to neutral. Kinder from inside the red line. He'll punch it in deep. Downey goes off for a change along with Kinder. Lee on the forecheck. Peck back behind the net. It's loose. Shoot. Keefe. Shot. Save. OMG. Loses the puck along the boards. Yeah, Duke's thinking about getting off, and he probably should. He's tired. But Keefe with a shot. Lee actually deflected it just wide. Now Dacey pinches. He holds. Now Kelly on the forward check as Orono completes the change, but OMG is on the attack. Keefe with a good poke check. Fessler on the puck. He'll give it up for Burke, who got his stick interrupted. OMG steals. Poke check by Kelly. They play whack-a-mole, and OMG comes away with it. Now they'll dump it in. Keefe back to play it. He banks it to Weiss, who gets it to Burke, who's able to clear the zone. OMG plays it back in. Goes all the way around. Gets past Weiss. Now Weiss in the corner. Trying to bang it free. Weiss has it. Will skate it. Now he hands off to Dillon. Excuse me. Dillon gets poke checked. OMG plays it out to neutral. Pierce on the puck. He'll skate it in the zone. Gets around 2 guys. Gets towards the net. He got poke checked at the last second before he could get the shot off. Now back behind the net is Pierce. It's loose. Erickson grabs it. He gets poke checked. And OMG plays it out. Diving play for an OMG forward to get it in the zone without an icing call. They try and go cross ice. That's covered well by OMG. Now they're in the Spartan zone. He moves towards center. Broken up by Pierce. Banged off the wall by Downey to... He was looking for Erickson. Got past everybody, but cleared out to neutral. OMG in the zone. Looking for a drop pass. Taken away by... I don't know. Somebody. Downey. Now Duke on the forecheck. Comes out to neutral. Downey on the puck. Ew, he gives it up. OMG gets a shot. Goes into the netting off Dacey's stick. Good position by Dacey. Neutralized that shot. All right, face-off coming. Played by Dacey. OMG holds the blue line. Lee punches it to Peck. Peck wheels in. Tries to toe drag through. Gets broken up. Now back behind the net. Ooh. Some elbows flying. OMG tried to throw a cross-ice pass that went off an OMG skate. Now they got it back, and now it's looked like it was offsides, but Orono clears the zone again. No score. Kelly almost made something happen. Now Kinder does. He'll throw it deep into the zone as Orono completes a change. Kelly on the puck. He centers it to the point. Burke with a shot. Good shot. Glove save. We'll get a whistle. 8:10 left in the first. No score. I got to find my phone and actually get the scoreboard going. There is no score right now. Oh, puck given up. It's loose out in front. The goalie for OMG covers. Face off won by Orono. OMG goes D to D, now to the forward. Now they punch it out to neutral. They're on the attack. That was a 50-50 puck. OMG back behind their own net. Back to the point. Shot. Deflected just over the net. That was dangerous. Now Pierce. Burke comes to help out. Goes the other side. Kelly looks to clear. He does to Fessler right on his stick. Fessler able to catch. He'll bring it in the zone and dump it. As Burke on the forecheck. Now cross ice. Broken up, but OMG will clear. Poke check by Erickson. Denies the zone. Now they throw it in. Keefe back to play it. Keefe and Pierce back on defense. Dylan, Erickson, Dylan. Nope. OMG takes it away. Shot. Save. It was loose for a second, but Pierce got enough of it to get it behind the net. OMG controls. They'll go back to the point. It's in the center. It's loose. It's still loose. Shot. Packer save. Dylan able to clear out to neutral. Dylan on the far side. He tries to get it to him, but broken up by OMG. Sorry for the camera work. Thank you. OMG takes it away. They'll dump it in with 5:55 left. They're off for a change. Dacey on the puck. Dacey goes off a OMG skate. Now Kinder grabs. He punches it in from beyond the red line. They wave icing. Now Peck and Downey on the forecheck. OMG somehow comes away with it. But Peck able to get it back to Dacey. Dacey shoots. It went out. It was blocked, and now Kinder puts it in offside. But saves a rush. They'll get a face-off all the way in the Orono defensive zone. Packers glove side with 5:26 left. We're knotted up at zeros. Thank you, Santa's helper.
You made this top?
All right, OMG behind the net. They try wrap around, and Packer was there. Now inside the circle, shot goes over the net. OMG still on the puck. Now Peck. Back behind the net. Now Kinder back behind the net. He'll reverse. He's trying to go the other side. He's being harassed. He's able to clear the zone. It's going to go the length of the ice. And that'll be icing. 4:52 left in the first. Fessler puts it deep in the zone. Kelly on the forecheck. OMG plays it off the boards. It was caught up by Burke, but now OMG on the attack. Now Burke takes it away. Back behind his own net. He'll play it off the boards for Fessler. Fessler trying to dig it out of there. He gets it to Kelly. Kelly tried to hit Burke exiting the zone, but OMG plays it back in. Reverse to Pierce. Pierce hits Fessler, goes off his stick. OMG holds the zone. OMG in the corner. Now Keefe bangs it off the wall. Fessler able to clear. It's a loose puck. It's a battle. Kelly gets there first, falls down, pops right back up. He's battling. Burke comes away with it as Kelly gave himself up. Now Burke puts it out in front and went off a skate. And nobody home. OMG has it. They'll come back the other way. Well defended. Good job by Kinder to hold that man up. Pierce on the other side takes it away. He'll get it out to neutral. Weiss, he's got it. He gets hooked and he'll draw a call. So Orono's going to go on the power play with 3:30 left in the first. First penalty of the game goes to OMG on a hook. Orono goes on the power play. They're trying to figure out who they want out there. They've got Erickson, Dillon, and Weiss, along with Kinder and Dacey. OMG wins the face-off and clears it the length of the ice. Packer's going to play it. He'll tap it to Kinder. Kinder just taps it to the side. Now OMG's got the puck. Now Weiss has it back behind his own net. He puts a heater on Dillon. Dillon wasn't able to do much with it, but it's in neutral. OMG punches it back in deep into the Spartan zone. Kinder on the puck. He plays it far side for Weiss. Weiss gathers. He goes cross ice for Dillon this time. Dillon able to gather. He'll press it into the zone. He gets rubbed off the puck. OMG takes it as Orono was changing. Now interrupted by Weiss, but OMG, Weiss gonna go, he's gonna do a little time for that one. As he gets a roughing call. Little Malvin and John going on. We'll skate 4-on-4 for 43 seconds, and then OMG will be on the power play. So, Peck, Downey, Pierce, and Keefe out there. Puck controlled by Orono off the faceoff. Pierce grabs. He skates. He puts it inside the Orono zone. He goes and gathers it, but he's got nobody with him now. Peck comes to join. OMG plays it out of the corner. They're on the attack. Played towards the middle. Packer with a initial save. It's still back behind the net. OMG back to the point. They'll go D to D. Shot from just outside the circle. Goes wide. Now, OMG is on an abbreviated power play for 45 seconds. They have a 5-on-4. Shot from the point. It's deflected. Packer makes a save with the shoulder. It was deflected right on Packer, but he saw it, flinched his shoulder, and was able to make the save. Now OMG puts it in the zone. They go off for a change. Keefe bangs it off the boards. Peck still out there, grabs it, plays it out to neutral. Kelly on now. OMG reverses the puck out to neutral. Orono was changing. Dacey and Kinder shot. Packer save. It's loose. Another shot. And Packer able to grab it back behind him on the putback effort off of his back. So 5 seconds left on the OMG power play. 1:16 left in the period. We got a 0-0 game right now. Burke takes the draw. He wins it up to Dacey. Dacey backhands it reverse side for Kelly. Kelly puts it out into neutral. And we got a 5-on-5, and we got a little bit of a break. Fessler comes off the bench. He grabs it. He tries to find Burke. It's loose back behind the OMG net. OMG able to clear. Now they're on the attack, 2-on-2. They skate towards the middle. Dacey clears that. Fessler trying to get it out into neutral. He's digging at it with Burke and Dacey. It comes out to Kelly. Kelly over the blue line. He'll put on the brakes. He gets defended, but Dacey there to hold the blue line. He'll put it back behind the net for Burke. OMG is in very good position. They just don't do a lot of bad things. And just as I say that, they give up the puck. Kelly had Burke, but OMG intercepted. Now they're coming the other way. Shot from a tough angle. Hits the side of the back of the net. Now out in neutral again. 8 seconds left. OMG trying to clear. It's in neutral. Erickson whacks at it. He's got it. Just get rid of it, buddy. He does. And that does it for the first. Good game. 0-0 after 1. 7 shots for OMG, 3 for Orono. All right, here we go. We're going with Erickson, Weiss, and Dillon, Keefe, and Pierce. Off the draw, they battle for it. Erickson comes away with it. Skates into the OMG defensive zone. He got it. He's got it back behind the net. He goes into the corner. He gets taken down. OMG looking to clear. Cut off by Pierce at the blue line. Held down to Erickson. Erickson tries to center. It goes off a stick. It's loose. Weiss trying to gather. Now OMG trying to clear. Weiss holds. He'll put it back down low for Dillon. Dillon centers, broken up. Dillon still on the puck. He centers again. OMG breaks it up again. They're on the attack. Good back check from Weiss. Now loose puck. Now Erickson's got it. It's a foot race. Erickson gets it into the zone on his backhander. He puts one towards the net. It was just wide. He was looking for somebody to be there to tap it in. OMG almost tapped it in their own net. Now they're on the attack. They clobber each other. Kinder puts it to Downey. Downey, oh, he had to walk in, but he gives it up and a shot by Lee. Save. Ay, ay, ay. We had 3-0. I think if Downey had just skated it in a little more and made the goalie commit. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Damn it.
All of a sudden it's 3-0.
All right. Peck, Downey, and Lee out there along with Kinder and Dacey. Shot comes in. Waved away by the goalie. OMG clears out to neutral.
I guess. I said, what the hell was that?
OMG puts it in the zone. Dacey back to play the puck. He'll go off the walls. Downey along the midboard trying to gather. We got too many guys in the same spot. Now Peck and Downey. Oh man, somehow the OMG player comes away with it. He shoots, it goes wide. Dacey, now he tries to hit Downey. He does. He hits him right on the stick. Downey walks in. Save. Lee, as Orono still had control of the puck, now OMG's going the other way. They'll get across the red line and dump. They'll go off for a change. Pierce tracking it in the corner. He'll dump it for Lee. Lee tries to clear. He does not. The collision. OMG walks in. Shot. Save. Another shot. Wide. We got action going on, man. OMG with the puck. They'll play to the point. Now they're going to shoot. It got knocked around out in front by a couple players. Oh man, Peck was off to the races if the OMG player didn't obstruct that. Not that he did anything illegal, he just got it with his body and was able to disrupt the play. Now Pierce hits Lee, hits Kelly, hits Burke. Burke back checked, taken away. Now taken away by Kelly. He'll dump it in the zone. He'll go track it down himself. He walks in. He shoots. It goes off the post. OMG clears. Now they're on the attack. Odd man rush goes up into the netting off of Burke's stick. So we got a whistle, 11:52. We got all kinds of action going on, but no score. All right, we got Burke, Kelly, and Fessler out there, along with Kinder and Daisy, and now Kinder's going to go to the box, I think. He does. And right off the face-off, he got a guy up against the boards. He's going to do 90 seconds for a check. So, Orono's going to be short-handed. We change him up a D. Maple Grove gets the puck all the way to the net off of the face-off, but Packer is able to shut down the play. Now OMG controls back behind the goal line. They're looking for some space. Pierce interrupts that one. Now inside the circle. Shot. Packer with a save. Good save by Bentley. 1:08 left on the power play for OMG. 11:22 left in the period. Orono's going to change them up. Keefe and Pierce will stay out there on defense. We got too many out there. We got too many! Too many! All right. Burke comes off. Downey and Kelly and Pierce and Keefe. Now off the boards. Downey has it. He'll skate it a little bit. He'll come across the blue line. He puts on the brakes. He goes cross ice. That's going to be cut off by OMG. Should have just dumped it down low, but 50 seconds left. OMG back behind their own net. They go back to the point. It's mishandled, so he'll scoot out into neutral. Get on it! Now, taken away by Keefe at the blue line. He finds Kelly. Kelly wisely dumps it in. He'll go off for a change along with everybody. Wholesale change for Orono as OMG enters the zone. Dylan out there on the check. He comes away with the puck. They caught it right at the blue line. Shot was deflected. Packer with a save. Daisy back behind the goal line. He gets tripped up. OMG handles the puck. No call. Inside the blue line. Broken up by Dylan. It gets out in front. It's bouncing. And Daisy trying to get a stick. Hey! All right, we get the call. Daisy does the smart thing. He doesn't get excited. And OMG is going to go off as we were even strength as we killed off the penalty to Orono. OMG player goes off for interference. So Orono is going to be on the power play. 10 shots for OMG, 5 for Orono. 10:08 left, but Orono's on the power play. They got Peck, Downey, Pierce, Lee, and Keefe. In the corner. Downey knotted up with a guy. Peck tries to come and dig at the puck. He's trying to find it. It's pinned up against the board. Downey throwing all 90 pounds that he's got at him. Peck comes away with it. He skates behind the net. He puts on the brakes in the corner. Now inside the circle. He's got cross ice for Pierce. Pierce gets rid of it, dumps it down for Downey in the corner. Downey going to go back to Pierce. They play keep away. Pierce makes a move inside. He shoots. Goes off his stick up into the netting. And 55 seconds left on the power play. We'll change them up. Orono going to send out Burke, Kelly, Fessler, Keefe, and Pierce. Face-off will come to the goalie's blocker side. Burke to take it. It's battled for in the circle. Fessler gets a stick on it. Now it gets directed towards the net, but cut off by OMG. They move beyond the red line, inside the blue line. Still moving towards the net. Pierce puts a body on him. He's still got it, man. Now Keefe cycles it around the boards. OMG still has it. They're short-handed. They go cross ice. It's a 50-50. OMG gets there first. Now Keith, he gets rid of it to Kelly. Kelly was looking for Fessler, but they're unable to connect. Now Burke's got it. He'll go cross ice for Keith. Keith goes to Fessler. Kelly had to tie up for a second. Now OMG takes it away, and with 9 seconds left, they're going to cycle it down low and go off for a change, and that'll do it for the power play. With 3 seconds left, Pierce on the puck back behind his own goal line. He gathers speed. He makes a move. He gets past the red line. He tried to dump it off the glass, and high off the glass, and got a funky bounce. Now OMG going the other way. They got numbers. Oh! Keith lays out and makes a great save on a pass. Now from the point. Shot interrupted by Fessler. OMG, we're at even strength. In the corner, they center. Broken up out in front. Kelly gets a stick on it. Now Weiss, sorry, that's Keith, comes to help. Back down behind the goal line. Pierce able to clear it out of there. It goes all the way down the ice, and that'll be icing. 7:52 left in the second. We're still knotted up at zeros. Dylan, Erickson, and Weiss out there with Kinder and Dacey. Erickson takes a draw. He wins it over to Dacey. Along the boards. OMG wins that one. It's loose. Weiss gets a stick on it. He couldn't clear. Now Kinder gets a stick on it. Back behind his own goal line. Along the boards for Weiss. Goes too far. Back to the point. Weiss breaks that up with a blocked shot off his shin. He's got the puck. He got his stick tied up as he was entering the zone. He was trying to walk in. Now OMG on the attack in the corner. They take down Kinder. They go back behind the line, forward to forward. Now Dacey tries to clear it along the boards. Dylan got a stick on it, but OMG able to handle it. Now Dacey able to clear the zone. And we get an offside call. 7:04 left. Orono's going to change up all five again. Peck, Lee, and Downey, Keith, and Pierce. Peck wins it back to Pierce, who hits Peck back. Now he's in the neutral zone. He gets rid of it, and it's going to go almost the length of the ice. Pierce back to play it with a couple OMG guys. Now Peck able to grab it. He moves it up the ice. He tries to toe drag. He does. He shoots. Save made. Downey back behind the goal line. Gets pinned up against the boards. Now Lee comes to help. It's loose. OMG has it. They'll clear it along the midboard. And they're going to clear it out. Comes to Pierce. Pierce hits Lee. Now, battle for inside the red line. OMG puts it in the Orono zone. Pierce back to play it. He'll cycle it back to Lee. Lee tried to hit Peck. Interrupted by OMG. They go out in front. Shot! It's saved. And we get a whistle. Man, good save by Packer. That was dangerous. I thought it was loose, but he had it right under his pad, and he just held his ground. 6:05 left in the second, still scoreless. We'll change them up again. Burke, Kelly, and Fessler come out with Kinder and Dacey. OMG wins the draw. Along the midboards, Kinder breaks that one up along with Burke. Now Kinder back behind his goal line. Goes far side for Dacey. Dacey plays it up to the point. Burke to Dacey. Too much close area passing. Now Fessler able to clear, but the puck goes out of the zone. So they'll get a face-off to Bentley's blocker side inside the circle. I'm going to catch my breath here for a short minute. Same five out there for Orono. Burke ready to take the draw. He wins it over to Dacey. Dacey off the boards to Fessler. Fessler tried to go off the boards. OMG intercepted. Now Burke gets it back to Kinder. Kinder goes over to Dacey, but it was behind him. Hits a skate. Dacey plays it far side. Kinder clears into neutral. It's a foot race. Fessler gets there first. He puts on the brakes inside the circle. He goes back the other way. He's trying to clear it. He's being 2-on-1. He broke the puck free, but nobody there. Now Dacey just got past him at the blue line, so he'll gather. He gets taken out. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. OMG. Oh, it's broken up by Kinder. Now, we go cross ice. Kelly trying to get the angle, cut off by OMG. But he does a good job holding up till everybody gets back in their original position. Now, cleared. Erickson out into neutral. OMG cycles it back in offside. 4:31. Left in the second. We'll get a face-off at center ice. Erickson, Weiss, and Dillon along with Pierce and Keefe. Erickson whacks at it. Keefe tries to, batted down by Pierce, but a shot wide. Dillon can't gather. He now punches it free, though, to Erickson. Erickson comes across the blue line. He tries to center. OMG takes it away. They're going the other way. Shot wide, rebound. It was centered, taken by Pierce. He'll skate it past the blue line, over the red line, and broken up. OMG gathers. Broken up by Weiss at the blue line, held in the Orono zone, offensive zone. Dillon back behind the net. He's working for it. He bats it to himself. He centers. Weiss shot. It was saved. Oh my God! I thought he chipped it in, and the Maple Grove goalie puts his backside on the puck and freezes it. Man, that was nifty. Almost had it. That was good. Hell, I can't see. You think I can see that far? Yeah. We'll have to get the eye in the sky on that one. Kinder off the draw. Puts one a little wide. Lee, Peck, and Downey out of the forwards along with Dacey and Kinder. Downey in the corner. He gets pushed up against the boards, but was able to get it to Peck. Now Peck inside the goal line. Hits Downey. Downey tries to center. OMG breaks it up. They're going the other way. Dacey does a good job taking his man out. Now Downey back behind the goal line. Whiffed on it a bit. Kinder. He's got it. He'll play it hard off the boards, out in neutral. Downey on the forecheck. OMG has possession. They'll bring it across the blue line. 3-on-3 here. Kinder with a poke check. Now, who was that masked man? That was Keith with a poke check. Lee. And then cleared. Anyway, I'm about 3 steps behind the play. Trying to describe it to you, but I couldn't figure out Lee's number. Now taken away by Kinder. Kinder hits Kelly. He walks in, he shoots, he scores! Kelly from Kinder makes it 1-0 Orono. 2:29 left in the second. Kelly buries it on a beautiful pass from Kinder. 1-0 Orono. All right, face whistle. 2:12 left in the second period. Burke takes a draw. Fessler comes to join. It's loose out in front. Keefe throws it out to the blue line. Glove down by OMG. It's loose out in neutral. Fessler on the forecheck. Now OMG brings it in. They shoot again. Packer with a save. 1:54 left. Orono's going to change them up. We'll change up all 5. Erickson line comes out. Flanked by Weiss and Dillon, along with Kinder and Dacey. Face off the Packers blocker side. Harrison wins it back to Dacey. Goes off the boards to Kinder. Out to the blue line. Poked out to neutral. OMG enters. No call. They wanted a call. They're not going to get it. Now we get a... What? Did you have to think about it for a while? Oh, boy. Oh, my God. We got the call. Oh, my God. That was a bad one. OMG goes to the box for interference. I thought they had called us. Because the penalty was on them. Goes into our zone. So Orono's going on the power play with 1:38 left in the period. Peck wins it to Dacey. Dacey cycles it down into the corner for Downey. Downey takes his time. He takes a look. Goes off the boards to Peck. Peck goes cross ice to Dacey. It was behind him, and it'll come out into neutral, so we'll have to reset here. He goes over to Kinder. Kinder hits Peck. Peck gets taken out against the boards. Bodies go flying back behind the net. Downey's going to be on the puck. He'll skate it inside the circle. He tried to toe drag, and it was poke checked. Now OMG going the other way. Shot! It was wide. It comes all the way out into neutral. In neutral, OMG puts it in the zone. Kinder goes off the boards to Dacey. Peck brings it in. Orono on the power play. 38 seconds left in the period. He gets taken out trying to cut through the middle. OMG just takes it away. We've generated nothing on this a little bit. Now they call offside. 20 seconds left on the power play, which we really haven't had the puck. Orono will send out Burke, Kelly, and Fessler. Burke wins it to Kelly. Kelly got poke checked. OMG throws it in our zone, right back out by Pierce. Fessler trying to get it in. We're going to be called for offside as Burke was just over the line. 10 seconds left on the power play. 18 seconds left in the period. Puck is dropped. Kelly gets taken out. He was looking for a tripping call, but it's going to go down the ice. Pierce is going to skate back and gather. And that'll, well, no, 6 seconds left, man. You got to do something. He's skating around. Now he gets rid of it. Now we have the horn. So, a little nonchalant. We need a little pep in our step after we're leading after after 2, 1-0. OMG gets it. They bring it in the zone. Played by Pierce. Now Burke. He'll backhand it cross-side for Kelly. Kelly gathers. They'll go back the other way for Pierce. Here skates a little bit. Now he sees a little more opening. Now he gets across the red line. He dumps it in the zone. He gets taken out, but mission accomplished. Somebody get back. Kelly in the zone. He's poke checked. OMG trying to clear. They are not yet, and now they do. They are not yet. That's good English. OMG puts it back behind the Orono goal line. Played by Keefe. Burke back there in the corner. He'll backhand it wildly to the other side. Cut off by OMG. Now Keefe with a poke check. He's working back there along with Dylan. Now he get Dylan up past the blue line. They tried to cut it off before. Now they're back on side. Shot. It was just wide. Battled for. I tell you, OMG is going to fight hard for this thing. We have got to go win it, not just hold on. Weiss brings it all the way into the zone. He'll dump it for Dylan back behind the net. He tried to hit Weiss. He gets past everybody out into neutral. Kinder over to Dacey. Dacey up to Erickson. Erickson trying to find it along with Dylan. Working along the boards. OMG is able to clear. A little too far. Kinder puts it right back into neutral. Now, OMG can't find it. Erickson tries to find it. OMG does find it. They'll hit the wing. He'll bring it over the blue line. He'll shoot. It's low. Packer makes the save. Somebody go get it, boys. Kinder's got it. He tries clear. He tried to hit Dylan, but he clears out to neutral at least. OMG's got to get back on side. Dacey takes it. He'll throw it back out to neutral. You can kind of see the strategy thus far by Orono. It's just clear the puck at all costs. Shot! Packer with a save. That was a hard shot and a really good save by Bentley. It was far side of the net. Bentley stretched with his left leg to be able to save it. Now Peck. Inside the circle, man, dangerous pass. Goes cross ice. Banged up along the boards. Lee tries to hit Peck. He does. Peck brings it across the blue line. He gets bodied. Now he holds on. Now he centers for Lee! I don't know if that got redirected on net, but it was a good effort. OMG coming the other way. Back behind the Orono goal line. This is where they have trouble. Yeah, that was a tough angle shot. Good save by Packer. That's where they crashed the net hard. But Keefe brings it all the way in. Keefe all the way back behind the goal line. He's still got it as Orono completes a change. Now banged out into neutral. Kelly takes it. He'll bring it in. He dumps it for Peck. Peck shoots. Goes off the beak of the goalie. Now, Peck. He goes back into neutral for Kinder. Kinder back to Peck. He'll go back to Kinder. Just outside the blue line, OMG brings it in offside. 11 minutes left. 11:02 to be precise. In the game. 1-0 Orono lead. Somebody motion change the period. All right. Kelly gets it in the zone. Fessler chasing. OMG able to whack it out to neutral, but played there by Kinder. Back to Kelly. Kelly's going to go cross ice for Burke. He's going to shoot from just beyond the blue line. Save made and glove. One nothing Orono, 10:47. You got Burke, Fessler, Kelly, Dacey, and Kinder out there. Burke wins it to Dacey. Dacey shoots. Blocked by a shin of an OMG defender. Kinder will dump it in. Fessler on the forecheck. OMG goes cross ice. They get it past Dacey. They go the other way. They're offside. Now they get back onside. They bring it in. They skate behind the net. They're trying to set something up. Cross ice pass gets deflected out into neutral. They bring it back in the zone. They work behind the goal line. They tried to center it out in front. It's loose. Now, taken away by Kinder. He gets knocked off the puck. OMG still controls. Back behind the goal line in the corner. Burke on the puck. They put it back to the point. Shot. Gets through everything, but it was wide. OMG still on the attack. This is almost like a power play. They try and edge it towards the center. Burke on the puck again. Somebody go get the puck! Now tapped out by Fessler into neutral. Weiss on the ice. He's able to get it to Fessler, who dumps it in the zone. They'll wave icing as Orono is able to complete the change. So Weiss, Erickson, and Dillon on the ice now. OMG plays it into neutral. Now back in the Orono defensive zone. Weiss on the back check. Does a good job. OMG from the point. Shot. Packer just with a kick save. Now, OMG inside the circle. Shot. Blocked by Pierce's stick. Good job by Pierce. Along the boards. We gotta get some puck possession, man. We're just holding on for dear life. Now Dillon able to break it free to Pierce. Pierce going to skate it all the way in. He gets taken away, but Erickson able to hold the blue line. OMG circles back behind their own net. They'll go D to D. OMG clears it. Now they're on the attack. Pierce takes him out. He's going to go to the box for it. That's a slash. He got the edge on Pierce, and Pierce did a good job getting back, but then he whacked at his stick, and I think he's going to go to the box for a slash. Yep, that's the call. 8:15 left in the third. OMG goes on the power play. Peck, Downey, Dacey, and Kinder out there. Peck able to clear the length of the ice. He's going to chase it down. He puts on the brakes. He takes a little bit of a nudge. And now OMG comes up the sideline. They bring it in the zone. They get all the way in. Packer makes the save. 7:52 left in the period. 1:08 left on the penalty kill. Peck wins it over to Dacey. Dacey along the boards, out to the point. Broken free by Downey. He'll clear it the length of the ice, but it won't be icing. So OMG has to play it. Downey on the puck. He'll skate it out to the blue line, then just cycle it back down low. Kill a little more time. He'll go out for a change. Now OMG on the puck. Into neutral. They come across the blue line. Dacey with a good poke check. Now Dacey back on the puck. He stole it. He'll dump it down the length of the ice. It goes the length of the ice, and they don't call it. Kelly, he's going to kill it against the boards, kill a few more seconds. 23 seconds left on the OMG power play. They bring it the length of the ice. One guy. Now he dumps it off. Backhander. Packer, save. Fessler. He'll clear it. It goes the length of the ice, and that will be icing with 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left on the OMG power play. 6:52 left in the game. Orono clinging to a 1-goal advantage. 1-0. Erickson, Dillon, Keefe, and Fessler out there. OMG out in front. Shot bangs around. Dillon able to clear it out to neutral. That'll kill off the power play. Weiss comes on for Pierce out of the box. Now Erickson. He gathers. He goes cross ice. OMG cuts that one off. OMG puts it in. Dacey tries to knock it back out. He does. Out into neutral. Get in front of the puck, guys. They go cross ice for a shot. That was broken up by Weiss on a back check. Now they go to the point. Shot. Packer with a save and deflected wide. Now Dylan able to clear the zone. He tries to find Weiss. He hits him. Well defended, but in deep in the OMG zone. Now Erickson takes it away. He skates back behind the goal line. He'll go back to the point for Dacey. Dacey winds up. He whiffs a bit. He didn't get all the wood on it. But OMG clears out to neutral. Now Erickson. He's looking for Weiss. He's got him. Weiss walks in. Backhander save. It's loose. Weiss still on the puck. He's working back behind the net hard. Man, that was a good save. Now he hits Lee in the circle. Lee tries to center. He tried to center for Peck. Peck was interfered with, and that's going to come out. Now OMG on the attack. Back behind their goal line, they center. It's loose in the circle. Lee able to knock it to the side. Now he's able to clear out to neutral. Peck. OMG. Lee. Lee's everywhere. Now OMG brings it in. They try and split the middle. Taken away by Kinder and Peck. Peck hits Downey. Downey's going cross ice for Lee. He's got him. Lee brings it across the blue line. He gets all kinds of tangled up, but he's able to hold. He gets it to Downey. Downey centers for Peck. It was just out in front of him. Now OMG going 2-on-2 the other way. Poke checked by Pierce. Back behind the goal line. Now Burke on. He got a piece of it. Now it's loose out in front. Fessler gets there. He bangs it out to neutral. Kelly able to clear it. That'll draw an icing call, but we don't care. We got rid of it. 4:15 left. Get a face-off deep in our defensive zone to Packers' glove side. I'm going to catch my breath. Maybe get a quick Burke, Kinder, Fessler, Kelly, and Dacey out there. OMG controls the puck. Kelly trying to grab it along the boards with Burke. Taken away by Fessler. He bangs it off the boards out into neutral. He almost had a breakaway, but they had one defender back who took it. Now shot. Blocked by Dacey. Shot. It's loose out in front. They score. Loose puck out in front, and they punch it home. And we're tied up at 1. You're right, Orono, let's go! 1-1 game, 3:51 left, a lot of ice, a lot of time. Let's go, Orono, you got it! Bert Kelly and Fessler, Keith and Pierce out there. Fessler on the puck. He's able to advance it past the blue line. Burke being well guarded. Now OMG tries to take it away. They do. They try and clear it. Cut off by Fessler. Still in the Orono offensive zone. OMG has it. Being absolutely terrorized by Kelly. Burke comes away with it. Burke back behind the goal line. Oh, man. Now Keith, with a rocket off of a OMG player. Pierce advances it towards the net. OMG cuts it off. They're coming the other way. They'll dump it inside the red line. Pierce back to play it. Somebody go get it! God. Fessler able to dump it inside the OMG zone. He's trying to get off the ice for a change. OMG's going to bring it in. They come in onside. Shot. Goes off Weiss's stick up into the netting. 2:46 left. We're tied up at 1. Battling for control. It goes behind the Orono net. Kinder on the puck. He'll clear out into neutral. OMG brings it back in. Erickson able to momentarily clear it, but cut off by an OMG player skating into the zone. He gets all the way to the front. It's loose out in front. Dylan was able to steer it towards the boards. Now Weiss. Clear it! Clear it! Clear it! He didn't clear it. I'm looking for us to clear the puck. Now Erickson, he tried to hit Dylan on a stretch pass. It didn't connect, and that'll be icing. 1:57 left. The Sharks are in the water. And we'll change them up. Beckley and Downey with Keefe and Pierce. .157, tied at 1. Peck digs at it. Downey wins it. He wins it to himself off the boards. He's got Lee on the other side. He'll skate in. He'll shoot. It's loose. Oh, Lee tried to get a whack at it, but it goes just wide. They're still on the puck. Oh, clears up to the blue line. Now into the Orono zone, taken by Pierce. He gets it along the boards to Peck. Peck brings it in the zone. He was looking for Pierce. Now Lee. He goes back behind for, who was that? That's Pierce. Pierce gets kind of taken out, but he stays in the battle. It's loose. Lee tried to hit Peck. OMG gets there first along the boards. Peck able to cut that off. Go get it, boys. Go get it. Lee's got it. He's going cross ice. It was cut off by OMG. He was looking for Downey, but good defensive play. Now OMG's got an odd man rush. Player loses an edge. Keefe, a little too far for Lee. Lee's able to tap it in the zone, but played by an OMG defender. They are now on the attack. Taken out by Fessler and Peck. Fessler clears out to neutral for Burke. As Orono has pretty much completed a change. Burke takes it away, advances it. He was looking for Kelly, cut off by OMG. OMG, 20 seconds left. Fessler puts it in the zone. It's going to go a little too far, but that's all right because it's waved. Kelly was on it. Now, centered. Shot by Dacey. Oh, he didn't get Wood on it. 4 seconds left. OMG's got the puck at the red line. It gets poke checked, and Kelly's got it, and we're going to kiss our sister again. We tie 1-1. Great game. Good spirited battle. Orono feels like they let one go there, I'm sure. OMG feels like they escaped. 1-1 game, 21 shots on goal for Maple Grove. 12 shots for Orono.